Population has become the latest focal point in politics down south, with two southern Indian chief ministers, Andhra Pradesh's Chandrababu Naidu and Tamil Nadu's M.K. Stalin, urging families to consider having more children for economic and political reasons. Chief Minister Naidu says that he is worried about the declining birth rate in southern states, which is now below the national average. Naidu warns that if this continues, Andhra Pradesh could face the same challenges as countries like Japan and China, with an aging population and fewer working people to support the elderly. To address this, he says that he's even considering laws that would encourage larger families. On the other hand, Chief Minister M.K. Stalin also spoke about how population affects political representation. He suggested that people can even be happy with 16 children and that Tamil Nadu might need to reconsider limiting family size, given that it risks losing parliamentary seats during delimitation in future elections due to its lower population growth.
కూడా సమాజ హితం కూడా ఏ పనైనా చేసి డబ్బులు సంపాదిస్తాం కానీ పిల్లలు కూడా ఉంటేనే లేకుంటే జనాభా ఉంటేనే వాళ్ళ కోసం మనం పనిచేసే పరిస్థితి వస్తుంది. దీన్ని కూడా నేను ఒక ఉద్యమంగా తీసుకుంటున్నా. ఒకప్పుడు నేనే ప్రారంభించాను జనాభా నియంత్రణ. ఆ రోజు నేను అందరికీ చెప్పాను, మీరంతా ఎక్కువ పిల్లలు కనద్దండి, కంటే చాలా సమస్యలు వస్తాయి. నీళ్లు పెరగడం లేదు, గాలి పెరగడం లేదు, భూమి పెరగలేదు అని ఆ రోజు చెప్పాను. నా మాట విని మీరందరూ ఆ పని ప్రారంభించి 10 ఏళ్లలోనే జనాభాను తగ్గించేశారు. ఇప్పుడు నా భయం అంతా ఏంటంటే జనాభా పూర్తిగా తగ్గిపోయే పరిస్థితికి వస్తూ ఉంది. ఒకప్పుడు 2 పిల్లల కంటే ఎక్కువ ఉంటే పంచాయతీల్లో పోటీ చేయడానికి వీలు లేదు, మున్సిపాలిటీలో పోటీ చేయడానికి వీలు లేదు, కోఆపరేటివ్ ఎలక్షన్స్ పోటీ చేయడానికి వీలు లేదు. ఇప్పుడు కొత్త చట్టం అది చేశాను, మళ్ళీ ఒక చట్టం తీసుకొస్తున్నా. 2 కంటే పైన పిల్లలు ఉంటేనే మీకు పోటీ కరువులు. మీరు ఇప్పుడు 2 కంటే తక్కువ పిల్లలుంటే మీరు పోటీకి అర్హత లేదు. ఇదే మాదిరిగా భవిష్యత్తులో మీ ఇంట్లో ఎక్కువ మంది ఉంటేనే ప్రభుత్వ సహాయం కూడా ఎక్కువగా ఉంటుంది. ఇంత మునుపంతా కూడా ఏం చేశారంటే ఎక్కువ మంది ఉంటే తక్కువ సహాయం చేయాలని ఇవన్నీ కూడా లేనిపోని రిస్ట్రిక్షన్లు పెట్టేవారు. ఇప్పుడు అది కూడా మార్చేస్తున్నా. అంటే మీరు గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి,
அதனால தான் இது திராவிட மாடல் என்ற அரசு என்று இன்றைக்கு கம்பீரமாக நாம் சொல்லிக் கொண்டிருக்கிறோம். இத்தகைய சிறப்பான ஆட்சி காலத்தில் மனக்கோலம் கொண்டிருக்கக்கூடிய இந்த தம்பதியர்களை நான் மனதார வாழ்த்துவதற்கு கடமைப்பட்டிருக்கிறேன். வாழ்க்கையில் எல்லா நன்மைகளையும் பெற்று நீங்கள் சிறப்போடு வாழ்ந்திட வேண்டும். அதே நேரத்தில் உங்ககிட்ட நான் ஒரு அன்பான வேண்டுகோளை வைக்க விரும்புவது, இந்த தம்பதியர்கள் இன்னைக்கு மணவிழாவை முடித்திருக்கிறீர்கள். நீங்கள் மணவிழாவை முடித்து உங்களுடைய செல்வங்களை நீங்கள் பெற்றுக்கொள்ள இருக்கிறீர்கள். முன்பெல்லாம் செல்வங்கள் என்று சொல்லுகிற போது 16 பெற்று பெருவாழ்வு என்று சொல்லுவார்கள். 16னா 16 குழந்தைகள் அல்ல, 16 செல்வங்கள். அதான் கே.ப. விஸ்வநாதன் அவர்கள் தன்னுடைய புத்தகத்திலே குறிப்பிட்டு காட்டியிருக்கிறார். 16 செல்வங்கள் என்பது என்னென்று கேட்டால்.
And my colleague Somit is now joining us on this story. Somit, help us understand what makes these two southern chief ministers suddenly be concerned about the population.
Well, this is not the first time any leader, is addressing about this issue, because even earlier several leaders have spoken about this from the southern states, and even we have heard from the DMK, we have heard from the BRS, and now Chandrababu Naidu. So basically, after the politicians have spoken about this, and even earlier they have stated that the southern states have taken several measures to curb the population, and later, however, now we are seeing that there is a dip in the population in the southern states, especially in Andhra Pradesh, in Telangana, and also even neighboring states. So this might affect the economy in the coming years, and after till 2047 we do have the measures taken. But yes, after 2047 we might suffer like now Japan is suffering, like South Korea is suffering, like China is suffering, and like Europe is suffering. We might suffer after 2047. So to ensure that young population is there, and because India is thriving only because of the young population, so young population should be there and measures should be taken, is what even Chandrababu Naidu has said. Even there was a legislation which was brought in a decade back, stating that the leaders can only contest the local municipal polls or the Panchayat Raj polls only after they clearly show the affidavit that they are having less than 2 children. Now that will be scrapped, and a person or a leader who is having more than two kids can contest in the local polls, is what Chandrababu Naidu said, and that legislation will be brought in very soon, he said. So mainly to take measures to ensure that the population doesn't take a dip, and that doesn't affect the economy in the coming years, is what even Chandrababu Naidu or the other leaders are have meant even in the past or now.
All right, so